Oh, we're live the second time round. We had massive technical issues the first time. Let's see if it works out okay this time. After doing such a big massive intro on you the last time, do I have to do the big massive intro again? Well, I'm gonna. The fantastic, the legendary, the man, the myth, the legend, James Bacon, aka the pain healer coach. How are you, dude?
I'm good, thank you, Robert. How are you?
I am very well, my friend. I am very well. So let's, before we talk about what it is that you do, how you've made this transition from a board gym PT to online extraordinaire, helping people all over the world. Let's talk about the backstory, how we first met, and how I've not been able to get rid of you in the past 10 plus years. Let's talk about that. We met as Fit Body Bootcamp owners, right? For all those fit pros that are watching, will know Big B, Bedros Keuilian, great guy. If you don't follow Bedros Keuilian, you need to follow him. He's a great guy. The godfather of the fitness industry, at least for our generation. We were Fit Body Bootcamp owners, right? And franchise owners. I think we met back in 2011, was that?
Yeah, around then, yeah.
Yeah. And we've been like peas and carrots ever since.
That's it.
You even came up to Scotland, didn't you, in 2013 and tried some of our famous haggis.
I think we had the haggis. Yeah, that was a good experience.
And you like
I still eat it now.
You still eat it?
I've had a little bit since then, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And we had a differentiation between the tatty scones and the potato cakes.
That's it, potato cakes.
Right, let's tell everybody who's watching now live or in the replay, you've basically made this transition from being pretty bored in the gym to jumping online and finding clients, not just in the UK, but all across the world, right? So let's talk about what was going on for you as a gym PT. What were you doing? Why were you frustrated? What were your struggles? Let's talk.
Yeah, so I've been in the industry for a long time now, and working in the gym, yeah, great. I love working with people, working with clients and getting them results. But it just wasn't sort of fitting in with my sort of vision for what I had. Obviously, having two young children, age 6 and 3, and a fiance, wasn't spending the time with them people. So I was just always sort of a slave to my business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I absolutely love the job and getting people results, but as you're creeping up in the age and getting towards 40, you're just looking and thinking, is this going to be it forever? Mm-hmm. And as you know, I've had those conversations with you. I was tired, energyless. I was sort of getting to the point again where I'm just going to get a job. Is it easier to get a job than getting up at 5:30 every morning, doing early sessions, and then being out late till 9 o'clock at night, getting home, having your dinner and going to bed? It wasn't really ideal. Working weekends, working late Friday night and Saturday morning, missing out on that time with children and the family.
I can remember having that conversation with you, and we were going backwards and forwards over Messenger. And I can remember us having briefly the conversation was, you'd said something like, I may as well just go get a job. And I was like, dude, what the shit are you doing? Like, no, doesn't matter how hard it is, don't go get the job unless you want a job. Like, don't do it. And like, yeah, I bet you're glad now you didn't.
Yeah, that's it. And I was COVID-19 sort of hit, and then that was the point where obviously I had to do something to adapt to get into the online world as well, because otherwise it would have been just bye-bye business.
Yeah, because the gym you were training in closed down, obviously, right? Obviously with lockdown. And you were in panic mode. Like I think most gym owners and PTs in gyms were. You know, they were in panic mode. How do I train people? You made the smart decision to jump online pretty much straight away. And what changed for you? So you went from being a PT, pretty much serving to anybody and everybody, to now being a very specific niche. So explain what it is you do now. What's your exact niche that you do now?
Yeah, so I help people get out of pain. So fixing their posture, the mobility, any injuries. We just look to build a strong, energetic and pain-free body that lasts for life.
Awesome. Cool. And you've been doing that for years, right? But you hadn't realized that it was a niche that you could tap into, and you had an expertise in it. I think you thought that nobody'd listen to you. But now you're getting like your clients, like you're healing them in a day. Like the guy that you told me about last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago, where you got him out of pain without even touching him. Over a garden fence.
Yeah, he'd been in pain for 5 years. Chiropractors, physios, offered to help him there and then. It was a random meet. It was fixed. That was it. So yeah,
Awesome.
I've always enjoyed movement, the body, how it moves, how it should move, and obviously as we get older, we start to get a little bit lazy in posture, and start to break down, wear and tear. So it's very important, obviously, as we get older, because we're trying to catch our health back as well once we've got past that first part of our lives. We're starting to feel those pains in our joints, in our muscles, and getting injured, picking up some little injuries. So it's always important that we build that back into people's lives before we push forward with anything else, and then they can get back to those goals that they actually want to achieve in life.
Definitely, man, definitely. So it's such a fulfilling thing for you as well. I've seen a massive change in you from going from being that PT where, is it safe to say you were miserable, and now you're just like, you smile a lot more. Like, I see you smiling a lot more. You're miserable sometimes, but aren't we all?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but you're smiling so much more because you're helping the people that you want to help, right? And I think the thing, we spoke about this as well. You'd said that having the extra money coming in is nice, but it's about making the impact, right? It's about actually helping people that you want to help and getting paid for it at the same time. So when you jumped online, what were your fears about jumping online to this, not just where you live in your local area, but now to the world? What was your fears around doing that?
So the main fear is that if you've been working in the gym for most of your sort of fitness career, that it's starting again, really, I guess. Obviously, I enjoy working with people, one-on-one coaching, but then it's just a different process into it, really. And you've got to get on the phone, talk to people you've never talked to people before. Obviously, it's a little bit different from a one-to-one sort of consultation in the gym. So yeah, it's just, I guess with anything new, you're going to have a fear about it because you've not done it before, but obviously the more you do it and do the processes that are required, you're going to get those results.
Yeah. So in terms of deliverability, how do you logistically deliver this to your clients? Because I mean, you have like clients in the States, right? So, and you're based in the UK. So how do you logistically give them this and make sure they're following it? What do you do? I mean, I know you're not going to share your secrets with us. You don't even share them with me. But how do you how do they get access to it? And how do you actually get them out paying if they're on the other side of the world?
Yeah, so that's it. It depends on what level they want to work with me at. So we have a few different programs, options to come on board. So how much time they want of me to coach them personally. I said I'll just give you a quick overview. We normally do a 60-minute consultation, and then we'll decide what's best for them. Obviously, I work with busy professionals, business owners, solicitors, lawyers, all that sort of thing. So time barriers for those people as well is always a thing. So we try and get them on our online software. Have regular check-ins and just monitor.
And what sort of results are you getting for your clients?
Programs. Yeah.
Sorry, I think there must have been a glitch.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. It's cool. There must have been it's just technology, isn't it? It freezes every now and again. What sort of results you get your clients? Like what results are they seeing?
Yeah, so we've had some great results in the past couple of months. So the number one thing we always look at is posture. So I tend to work with people that work behind desks. So we're never going to have a certain type of posture from just sitting. Yeah, you know. So yeah, the first thing obviously is to get them out of that pain, what they're feeling. So it may be just sort of aggravating, irritating pain that they may have. So we'll just look at that really, try and move them away from that, and then fix the body from there.
Yeah. I actually enlisted your services as a coach, didn't I? Let's be honest with everybody. I've been in the fitness industry for 24 years. I have an HND in sports therapy, but I hate it. Whereas you love it, and that's so cool because it's like it floats your boat, it fires a lit, like it lights the fire inside you, and it doesn't light my fire. I'm not interested, and I just need somebody like you to help me out. And as a fitness entrepreneur, I'm sitting here at a laptop, computer, desktop, phone all day. Yeah, I found it massively helpful. But yeah, that aside, I'm not going to blow your trumpet anymore. In terms of so going from this transition from being an offline PT in a gym to now working online, would you go back? Would you go back and work in a gym?
No, because I've got more time now for my children. Yeah, that's the most important thing for me. Obviously, spend time with my missus, my fiance as well. So I've got other goals on the side of that, to obviously help my girlfriend get out of work full time. So she suffers with a little bit of a health problem herself. So that's sort of my goal there, to help her to get out of that and make sure my kids have got a bright future.
Cool. In terms of the money side, then have you managed to replace the income that you were making before COVID-19 hit? And you had in-person clients. Have you managed to replace all that?
Yeah, so when COVID hit, obviously I had quite a big drop in the number of clients, and that was sort of in the back of my mind, so some of those guys are still training with me online at the moment, which is great. And obviously we've replaced a lot of, I'm probably earning more now than what we did before in the physical for less time, which is obviously the bonus.
Awesome. So I'm sure people will know by now as well, like you're one of our Gym Bosses elite clients. So you follow a lot of the framework that we recommend, and you seem to have been doing really well this month. June's been a good month for you. And I think July is going to get even better. So it's only going to go up and up, and your experience shows because of that. If as well, right? We've all been about in the fitness industry, and everybody's invested tons on the gurus, the coaches, the marketers, and they've been disappointed by these $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 programs. We haven't rehearsed this, right? So I haven't got a clue what you're going to say, because I don't believe in rehearsing anything. And I know you've done those programs as well. What makes this Gym Bosses thing different to what you've done before? Please be nice.
So here's the thing. I've invested a lot in other coaches, spent thousands and thousands of pounds, and they have the benefits. But you guys you're always there, and that's the key thing for me. That you can always reach out to you, get in contact, and you'll always help us out. You, Louise, obviously, brilliant coaches. And obviously I've known you for a long time, Rob, and I trust you in that sense, because you've always helped me out with my business since back when I knew you back in 2011. So that trust was already there. But like I say, for anyone that's thinking about jumping on board and to see those high prices with other coaches, I'd say consider you guys, because obviously for what you do, for the value of what you charge is absolutely amazing.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Those are really, really nice words. And like you, we just do it for impact, right? We didn't choose the Lambos, the mansions, and the yachts with the bikini-laden chips. It's just about impact. Same as what you do. So listen, it's been amazing talking to you, dude. We obviously see each other on a daily basis because you are one of our clients. Here's all you can do now, right? If anybody doesn't believe where you're at, go check out your profile, right? James Bacon. Is that where they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, you are everywhere. Everywhere that's helping people get out of pain. So yeah, anybody watching this, just go check James out. Check me out as well if you want. That's all good. And just is it okay if people message you, ask you questions?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Especially if they want to get out of pain, right?
That's it. Come my way.
Awesome, dude. Right, listen, I am going to boost because it is lunchtime. My little boy is starving. So anybody got any questions they want to ask me, they want to ask James, feel free to ask us. Dude, thank you very much for catching up. It's been a blast, and I'll see you tomorrow most likely.
You will. All right, Rob. Thank you very much for having me on.
Take it easy.